I mean, all right. We're just picking up wins. We're above 500. Your challenge is being completed as well, Alexis.
I don't remember saying that.
So
if we have the tape, I would like to see the tape because I don't remember saying, like, let's get above 500.
Okay, editors, roll it.
I don't want 50-50. I don't want anything less. I want winning. More wins than losses. Do you take on this challenge?
We accept.
Did I really say that? I don't honestly remember.
You did.
You did.
I think you're the only one that doesn't remember it, Alexis.
All right.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And here we are midway through the season, and this group of rookies continues to impress on a nightly basis.
And maybe some of the...
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines.
Thank you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. We've got Durant. Dub is out there with Embiid. And it's Roy in at the point guard. Get out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Houdini. Then there's Baller. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
James against Roy. Passes it to KD. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Kevin Durant showing off that within this offensive scheme, he has the ability to set up his teammates.
Pass to the kid. He kicks it to Bamba. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
About a minute played so far here in the first. KD's shot is good.
It's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Pass to Bamba. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. And James pulls it down. Gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And here they come. Misses off the left iron.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Outside Roy. On the pass to Durant. Offensive rebound. And the shot is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's the kid, guarded by Embiid. There's the triple. It's deflected.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Roy passes to Dub. Kicks it to Durant. James against Roy. Just 4 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Looking to end the run. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Pittsburgh shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he makes the first. And Pittsburgh with some changes. Simmons comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Reddish in for Durant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise!
And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's James. And that time, also a missed shot. Pittsburgh leading by 9. Here's Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here is Hachimura. Inside. Knocks it loose. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Dub for 3. The shot's good. Boyd making the play. 8 points for Dub.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. They're getting their first look at the season at Pittsburgh in this one. Both teams deciding to change it up.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, and he ranked 3rd in assists last season as well. Truly one of the league's preeminent playmakers.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Pass to Flash. He kicks to Simmons. Pass to Flash. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Garland against Hachimura. Garland, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Good on the shot.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And so Garland will bring it up for Pittsburgh. 10-point lead. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive. Hachimura
against Simmons. Can't connect from short range. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Here's Bates. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Can't cash in from the high post. Gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. So the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And now it's only a 5-point Pittsburgh lead. Passes it to Flash. Now Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Doncic against Garland. Doncic passes to Pinson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league, and it's got to be very proud of all of his effort.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one counts. Both free throws good from Garland.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic passes to Bates. Back to Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's Flash. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And it's Pittsburgh in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Luka Doncic. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Baller, and it's Bates in at the 4 spot. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Flash out there with Barrett. And it's Durant. Then there's Embiid, getting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Can't hit from 12. Barrett against Bamba. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here.
The main weapon weapon in Bamba's attack. The slender, long arms he possesses helps him block lots of shots.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Roy, that's a two-pointer. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Roy's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Pittsburgh.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
KD's checked in for Reddish. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the middle. Here's the Kid. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Pittsburgh.
Down low. Here's KD. The shot's good. Roy making the play. And Pittsburgh leads by 16.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A nice shot by Roy.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. No good there off the double clutch.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
The pass to the Kid. Taken away. Dishes to Roy. James covering the 10-footer. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Passes to Baller. Here's the Kid. To the inside. Baller. Great pass to set up the way in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Right side Durant. Here he goes. And James pulls it down. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Baller passes to James. Kicks to Bamba. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And he jams it with authority.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Hatchimer is checked in for Bamba. And Simmons, he's checked in for Pittsburgh. Here's the Kid. 11 points for him in that last game again. Here's Roy, and then Roy with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hachimura, no good. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. James kicks to Hachimura. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Tubb.
Home team foul. Rui Hachimura. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pittsburgh shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Pittsburgh. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? They start losing sight of that. The last half of your season could be tough.
Pass to Bates. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Out to the right wing. Here's Flash, defended by Childress.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Simmons kicks to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And that one hits back iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Outside, Simmons. High, arcing shot. It's good. Simmons got his 2nd basket of the game.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Simmons has got the ball here for Pittsburgh. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. That one drops for him.
That's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Doncic passes to Pinson. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Foul, 2nd team foul.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
He's getting his 1st free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Well, you can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
Embiid, he's checked in for Dub. And so Barrett nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Doncic, here we go.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive.
Pass to Embiid. Fades back. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And it's Pittsburgh ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. For Pittsburgh, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. At 48% from the floor. Looking good. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Baller. Then it's the Kid. That's Houdini. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Outside Durant. Driving in, and KD throws it down.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Baller passes to the Kid, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Embiid, and there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor him.
The pass to the Kid.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Roy against James. Roy kicks to Embiid. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Ball. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Baller.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Embiid trying to break loose. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Bamba with the block. To the paint. Here's Baller. And the layup's good off the glass. Baller's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Pittsburgh working the ball around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Now the dish to Roy. Shot clock at 5. The tray doesn't get it to drop for him. Gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Baller, the kid, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Dub the pass to Roy. Now here's Durant. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Roy on the wing. He feeds it to Embiid. Shoots over Bamba. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 6 points for him.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
It's a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
So both teams changing it up here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. James outside. Six to shoot. He kicks it to Childress. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Simmons checked in for Pittsburgh. Now Roy. He's got 15. In the corner, Barrett with it. And good that time. Barrett's got his third basket of the night right there.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and to stay a step ahead of the D.
Pinson passes to Bates. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Embiid. And it's good. 2 points.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Pittsburgh.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. Vucevic has checked in. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Outside for Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Wants to get it to Barrett and does.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Doncic against Simmons. Doncic passes to Pinson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Simmons. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Doncic against Garland. Doncic passes to Bates.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
They need this. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Your home team, Luka Doncic. One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Reddish with the ball. He's against Hachimura. Count that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:33 left to play in the third. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Flash. Defended by Childress. Got a hand on it. Doncic with it. He's got 12. Down low. Stolen by Garland. And here's the fast break. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And here is Childress. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. It's deflected. Outside Garland. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Vucevic. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And it's Pittsburgh rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Okay, good patience on your spacing, getting it out, and attacking. Everybody is rebounding. We limit the team to one rebound and we push. All right?
GA clearly showing confidence in his defense and his team's transition game.
And the game is more fast-paced nowadays, which is why coaches constantly stress pushing it up the floor once they get the rebound.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. You've got Reddish. Also, Darius Garland out there. Vucevic is out there with Mitchell.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Guarded by Green. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
DiVincenzo passes the ball. Now Parker. Bamba trying to break free, and that one's good. Parker.
That's a beauty from Parker there, making hard shots look incredibly easy.
There's Garland. Vucevic trying to get open. Garland, no good. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Clock at 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Reddish. Always going up for the alley-oop here. To the inside. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Green. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer. He knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Pittsburgh. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
In for Pittsburgh.
Outside, KD. Pass to Embiid. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
That's good from Durant.
It's pretty evident to see that Kevin Durant is driven to be a great player, but it's his love for the game. The passion he has for basketball is something that's just off the charts. I know he's anxious to have another great competitive year in the NBA.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Roy passes to Embiid. Back to Roy. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Baller, guarded by KD. Baller passes to the kid. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Roy passes to Dub. Kicks it to Durant. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Roy. And he can't bank that one in. He's covered by Roy. The pass to James. Deflects the pass. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Durant. Passes to Dub. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for Pittsburgh. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number one issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Pittsburgh.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. Reddish lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Parker's shot is off. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Outside Garland. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We weren't soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.